What is up, hooligans? And happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, please hit that like button. More likes equals more hooligans. Gonna read through the schedule really quick, and then we will be checking on all the chats. So let me know how you guys are doing today. Then, of course, we will be getting things started. We'll be starting off with a video titled Nancy Pelosi hospitalized during congressional visit to Luxembourg. They're very cryptic about what happened and what exactly she injured, but either way, she's being hospitalized, I guess. Then we got video titled Google's new out-of-touch ad raises eyebrows. Nothing like a dude in a dress trying to tell you how to be pretty, right? Then we got video titled Duke lacrosse accuser admits she made up rape allegations. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this story, but apparently she had said bad stuff about 3 lacrosse players over at Duke, caused a bunch of problems. And now I think she's serving a prison sentence for killing her boyfriend, and she decided to come clean about what she did back when she was at Duke or whatever happened with that situation. Then we got video titled Meta and Amazon confirm $1 million donation to Trump's inaugural fund. Now here kissing that ass, kissing that orange eagle ass. That's all right. Then we got video titled Trudeau insults Americans in attempt to hit back at President Trump. Talking that shit on TV. Then we got video titled Florida woman arrested after making threats like she's a Luigi Mangione copycat. People talking reckless. I'm really surprised she was held accountable. After President Trump was shot at and many other incidents, Democrats were all over internet making threats and doing stuff like that. Nobody seemed to give a fuck about that, but that's okay. Then we got video titled Residents report drone crash in New Jersey. Investigation underway. I don't know what to think about that. They just show this big wet spot on a parking lot, and they're like, yeah, drone crash. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think it's bullshit. Then we got video titled $1 million drug bust tied to Tren de Aragua. Supposedly, they're cracking down on these border crossers, these gang members here from Venezuela. Time will tell if they're actually going to get them or if they're just putting this shit in the news to pretend like they're actually doing stuff. But in this video, it seems like the real deal. Then we got video titled Mayor Eric Adams talks about 500,000 missing children. Seems like he's been red-pilled. We've said this for a while now, but every video that he puts out is him making sense for a change. Then we got AOC not making sense. It's titled AOC sympathizing with acts of violence against healthcare. Now she claims that she's not condoning violence against CEOs of healthcare companies and whatever, but she can see why somebody would do something like that. Then the last little bit of our news is titled Jill Biden getting corrected by a child that loves America. Then we'll be getting into our fun stuff. First video is titled Life Comes At You Quick. And then our official funny video of the day is titled When You're the Favorite, You Gotta Own It. All of that's coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat and see how you hooligans are doing today. What day is it? Is it Friday? It's Happy Freedom Friday. For some reason, I thought it was Tuesday. That's all right. What's up, everyone, over on jeffmaclive.com. What's up, Breeze by You? What's up, Zero? What's up, Dan? What's up, Snooks? What's up, Hair Juicer? What's up, Russell? What's up, Salty Ragu? What's up, Damsel? Happy Freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate all of you guys being on the website. Salty Ragu, show me your boobies. Already? Come on, man. You got to give me a second here. I'm just getting warmed up. What is up, everyone, over on Rumble? Breeze by You, you were first today. I appreciate you racing to the chat and being omnipresent. Breeze by You. What's up, Matthew? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Too Old to Care? Happy freedom to you. What Snooks? I got you. Appreciate you, Snooks. Let me see here. What's up, Too Old to Care? If I can get you already. Happy freedom. What's up, Pumpkin? Happy freedom to you. What's up, MU? Let me see here. What's up, Mr. Satan? Happy freedom. What's up, Tree Herder? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Tony Rez? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Kevin? Let me see. What's up, Puff and Stuff? What's up, Peyton? What's up, AR16? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Hit that thumbs up button over on Rumble. See if you can get us on the front page. And what is up, everyone, over on Kick? What's up, Irish? Happy freedom to you. Let me see. You picked up some merch today. That's awesome. I appreciate you, Irish. Thank you. And what is up, everyone, over on Twitch? What's up, Tony Bridge? What's up, Biking Cat? Happy freedom. What's up, Jay Blazer? Happy freedom to you. And what is up, everyone over on the communism platform? Mr. Satan, you're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Critical Thinker? What's up, Mike? What's up, Kelly? What's up, Proud Patriot Girly? Happy freedom. What's up? What's up? Happy freedom to you. And what's up, Skulls? Happy freedom to you. Let me pull up X, even though I know ain't nobody over there. Gotta do my due diligence and whatnot. Bam, there we go. Happy freedom, everyone watching over on X. What's up, King of Dorks? Appreciate you. Happy freedom. All right, I think we are good to get into things. Well, I want to remind you guys really quick, because otherwise I'm going to forget. If you hooligans would like to participate in our annual Christmas unboxing, you are welcome to send me and Klaus something for Christmas. Everything I receive between now and Christmas will be placed here under the tree, and we will hold on to it until Christmas Day when we are doing our annual Christmas unboxing. If you would like to participate in the unboxing for Christmas, you are welcome to use the wish list, or you can use the P.O. box if you would like to send something of your own choosing. Give me a second here, drop these links in the chat, and we're going to get started with things. With Nancy Pelosi being injured in her foreign visit and whatnot. Just a second here. Bam. All right, there we go. Both links there if you want to use the P.O. box or if you'd like to check out the wish list. Either way, want to make sure you guys have enough time before Christmas rolls through. Like I said, we're going to get started on this first video here. It's Nancy Pelosi hospitalized during congressional visit to Luxembourg. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick, we have these I solemnly swear to be a hooligan t-shirts. This design was created by Alistair. Alistair is a badass at just about everything he does, so I will make sure to post his link in the chats so you guys can hire him for your creative needs. If you think it, he can create it. This design does come in shirts for men, shirts for women, tank tops for men, tank tops for women, pullover hoodies, zipper hoodies, coffee mugs, stickers, dog tags, and I even made Christmas blankets out of this design. Today I got on the plain Jane Jeff Mac t-shirt. I will post all the links in the chats while we're watching this first video.
Following breaking news this hour about former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Her spokesperson says that she's currently in the hospital after getting hurt while traveling with a congressional delegation to Luxembourg. No official word yet on what that injury is, but according to a statement from her office, the 84-year-old is being treated by doctors and is continuing to work. NBC News senior national political reporter Sahil Kapoor joins me now from Capitol Hill. Sahil, what else is Pelosi's office saying, not only about her current condition, but about the circumstances of what happened?
Yeah, it's not a very detailed statement from her office, Morgan. Her spokesperson, Ian Krager, says simply that while traveling on a congressional delegation to Luxembourg, the former speaker sustained an injury during an official engagement and was admitted to the hospital for evaluation. He goes on to say that she is receiving excellent treatment from doctors and medical professionals, that she continues to work. She was unable to attend the remainder of that delegation, and that she looks forward to returning home soon. That is the statement from her office. Now, in terms of the nature of the injury, the severity, the recovery time, the statement does not address those questions. I've asked her office about those matters, and I've not received a response yet. I'll keep you posted if I do. Pelosi is, of course, 84 years of age. She has served in the House since 1987, 2 stints as Speaker of the House. She stepped down as the top Democrat in the caucus after fully 2 decades in that powerful job. She is, however, still the representative from San Francisco. She just won another 2-year term for that job. Morgan.
All right. Our thanks to Sahil Kapoor there on Capitol Hill. And of course, we will keep you all updated on this story here on Daily.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about.
Well, nasty Nancy Pelosi injured herself somehow. Nobody knows how severe it is. And she was out of the country when she did it. I think these people are too old to be going around and doing whatever their job is. Insider trading and hurting children and whatever else they do for their job. Next up, Google's new out-of-touch ad raises eyebrows. Like I said, it's a dude in a dress trying to tell you how to be hydrated and pretty. Who doesn't want that? Either way, it's coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Nancy Pelosi and her suspicious accident that sent her to the hospital. What's up, Jay Spray? Happy freedom to you. Dan, maybe she'll stay over there. Yeah, we'll see. They keep saying she's eager to get back home, although we don't know how she was even injured. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just picturing she twisted her ankle or something like that, but God only knows. They're so cryptic about it. What's up, Sam? Happy freedom to you. Russell, maybe she was attacked by a dog. Maybe. It could be. KJP? I don't think KJP attacked her. It'll be all right. Shouldn't this be our feel-good video of the day? I'm thinking so. Breezed by you. So all of these accidents due to old age and stuff and they're getting beat up for failing the commie takeover. It's one of the other breeze by you. I see a lot of people speculating why Mitch McConnell is always bruised up and beaten up. People suggest that he looks like he's getting beaten behind the scenes. I don't know. These people are too old. We need term limits. Big time. Sam, well, she is a prostitute. I mean, I guess. Saudi Hillary pushed her, allegedly. You're going to hear a knock on your door in about 3 minutes. Saudi DCAT, now it's 2 dinosaurs that have fallen. McConnell and now Pelosi couldn't write a better script. Yeah, DCAT, these old people are falling down. What's up, B. Hendricks? Happy freedom to you. Puffin stuff, alcohol poisoning most likely. That's what I bet. My money's on that. What's up, Alistair? Happy freedom to you. She continues to work because they're trying hard to destroy more before they don't have control anymore. Yeah, Alistair, that's definitely what it looks like. Joel DeCare, poor Pelosi. Karma. Yeah, what goes around comes around. Pumpkin. She failed to break her neck. You don't know. She might have broke her neck and then you'd feel bad. Holy. What's up, Mr. B New? Happy freedom to you. What's up, J-Dog? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Rujo? Happy freedom. What's up, Seppa? What is going on here? Kevin, is it your birthday today? Happy birthday, Kevin. I appreciate you joining us for your birthday. I hope today kicks ass for you. I love birthdays. I hope today is your best birthday yet. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Snooks. I literally just figured it out. Did it all on my own, too. Holy, guess some? Guess some's dropping selfies for us. Happy Hooligan Friday, you sexy bitches. Thanks, get some. Making me feel insecure now, but that's okay. Libby Racer, she fell off the bar stool. I bet you're right. Happy freedom to you, Libby Racer. Irish, I'll look into that stuff. And I'll see if Alistair can find stuff too. Because we're trying new things. Trying to get our hands on new items and whatnot. What's up, Shauna Vision? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Cinderella? Happy freedom. Cinderella says, happy birthday, Kevin. You're getting all the birthday wishes over here on YouTube, Kevin. What's up, Visions? Happy freedom. Ant Farm. I would guess her blood is green. I bet her blood is dust. I bet it's grainy. Everybody over on jeffmaclive.com saying happy birthday to Kevin. Happy birthday, Kevin. We're going to get into this next video here. This has got a shapeshifter in it, so hold your phone away from your face a little bit. It's titled, Google's new out-of-touch ad raises eyebrows. Get a second here to pull this up. Now, we're not going to watch this whole video, but we're going to see more than enough, okay? Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
The words of the English language really can't describe the latest ad from the people at Google, so we'll just share it with you. We'll show it to you since we're on TV and everything. With a warning, though. We've got a warning. Viewer discretion is advised.
So dry. This winter dryness is not it, especially when I have so many holiday looks to pull off. Thankfully, I know just the thing. And it's in stock nearby. Hydrated skin is a gift to everyone. No wrapping needed. Happy holidays to me.
That screeching man dressed as a woman, a typical Democrat son in a typical Democrat household, is Google's version of a beauty influencer. Cyrus Vasey is the person there. And I think they're a little behind the times. I think they're not following the news over there at Google.
Not quite. I mean, gosh, drive.
So it looks like we got a new Dylan Mulvaney in town. Just what everybody wanted. We've been covering about companies rolling back their wokeism, and their shapeshifter preference and all of that, but not Google. No, not Google. They prefer dudes that prey on women. I can't remember what the guy's name is now, but I think we're going to end up seeing more of him. Like I said, they're trying to prance him around like the new Dylan Mulvaney, saying he's a influencer and all of that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Trump's in the office now, or he will be on the 20th. We'll see how this goes. Everybody else, they've been pulling back because they know change is coming. Google thinks they're going to survive it, though. Every day is a day to vote with your doll hairs. Keep that in mind when you see dumb shit like that. Next up, Duke lacrosse accuser admits she made up rape allegations. This is kind of a follow-up from a video, or not a video, but from something that happened like in the early 2000s. I guess it's a big deal. I don't know a lot about it, but I figured we'd cover it. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about that damn shapeshifter Google just put up. Guess what the fuck, my balls just shrunk. Yeah, I guess it's a survival tactic, you know, it's built into our DNA. You see a predator like that, you gotta get nice and tight just in case you gotta be fit to fight, you know, just in case. Guess you cracked me up. Breeze by you my eyes. Yes. You guys didn't want to take his advice? He was giving you advice on how to keep your skin moist. It's probably good advice. I don't know. I couldn't hear. Once I saw the demon, I just went blank. Saldaregu, get the fork. I don't know if it's going to fix a problem here. Russell, that's a disgrace. I swear. What's up, you Hill? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Mad Lion? Happy freedom to you. Cyrus the Virus. Is that what it is, Tree Herder? Spreading AIDS far and wide. What's up, Miss Jamie? Happy freedom to you. Peyton, that's a perp walk for Google. Google's gross. Pumpkin, isn't he lovely? I don't think so, personally. Seppa, did Pelosi injure or break something? I don't know, Seppa. All we know is she went to the hospital. She was working when it happened, and she can't wait to go home. We don't know how severe it is. We don't know how long she's going to stay in the hospital. We don't know. She could die from this. As far as we know, we have no idea. They didn't say she was going to be okay. They didn't say she wasn't going to be okay. They just said, oh, she's in the hospital. That's it. She's working from the hospital. So we can assume she's okay, but they just, they didn't tell us a whole lot. Mr. B New, stop with the flamboyant shit, please. Yeah, Mr. B New. Like I said, they're gonna find out one way or another. The stuff's just not acceptable. What's up, Turbo? Happy freedom. Britney Spears is a chick. I saw the pics. I don't think I've seen Britney Spears naked. She might not be. It's hard to say. She's a full-blown psychopath. I know that. Every video she puts out, the lights are on, but no one's home. She is scary as shit to look at. What's up, Lisa? Happy freedom. I don't know why you can't see anything. Thank you so much, Irish, for the bits. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Tony Rich, Miss Lube, 1957. Oh, no. I don't want to. No. I don't want to think of Nancy Pelosi like that. No, no, no. Am Farm, the rumor is she fell down the stairs. Well, I believe that. DB, they said that she fell and I seen a bruise on her right arm. So is she out of the hospital already? What's up, Destiny Gal? Happy freedom to you. Prep picture girly. I'm pretty sure I saw a dead body on my way to work today. I don't know what to say to that, Prop Patriot Girly. If it's still there when you get out of work, I think it'd be time to be concerned. Maybe she's transforming. She might be. Nancy Pelosi. I mean, how old is too old to get your wiener turned inside out, you know? Nancy Pelosi, that's why she went overseas. It was probably cheaper. She's going to be one ugly ass dude, I'll tell you that. What's up, Vinny? Happy freedom to you. Am Farm, let's hope it's not her drinking arm. I think both arms are her drinking arms. What's up, Cassie J? Happy freedom to you. Zero Jack Posobiec on X says that that he was told that she fell and broke a hip, might need surgery. Thank you for letting me know, Zero. All right, hooligans, we're gonna get into this next video. Like I said, this is Duke lacrosse accuser admits that she made up rape allegations.
All right.
Now, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the original story here, but everyone seems to be interested in this, so I figured we'd cover it. Once again, this is Duke lacrosse accuser admits that she made up rape allegations. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
All right, to a Fox News alert. The accuser at the center of the infamous 2006 Duke lacrosse rape case just admitted to making the whole story up.
Chanley Painter is here with the details. Hey, Chanley.
Hey, good morning. That's right. It was a huge national story back in 2006 when Crystal Mangum falsely accused 3 Duke lacrosse players of raping her while she was performing as a stripper at a team party in March of that year. And now, more than 18 years later, she is finally admitting that she lied about it all, saying this, quote, "I testified falsely against them by saying that they raped me when they didn't, and that was wrong. And I betrayed the trust of a lot of other people who believed in me. I made up a story that wasn't true because I wanted validation from people and from God." The 46-year-old also apologized to the 3 Duke players who were all found innocent of the crimes and later sued the university after their case was dismissed in 2007, reaching an undisclosed settlement. And the prosecutor on the case, Mike Nafon, was later disbarred for lying in court and withholding DNA evidence, which ultimately absolved the young men. And at the time, Magnum was not prosecuted for perjury due to questions about her mental health. But she is currently behind bars serving time after a jury convicted her of second-degree murder in the stabbing death of her boyfriend in 2013. And even now, with her admission, Mangum says, Mangum could not be charged, with perjury because of the statute of limitations, of course, in the state of North Carolina. Guys, back to you.
That's right. We knew she wasn't. We knew she was lying. She got caught lying, but we haven't had her admission. But you pointed out something about her background.
Yeah, I think Chanley just mentioned it. She's serving prison. She's in prison for murdering her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right, so she's not.
She is, and Chanley mentioned that she cannot be held liable in North Carolina because of the statute of limitations. It's only 2 years.
What a crazy story. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the original story where she was accusing 3 lacrosse players of raping her. I don't know anything about that because I didn't pay attention to the news back then. But either way, she admitted that she lied about it, and it doesn't even matter because the statute of limitations in that state is only 2 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never heard of statute of limitations being so short that you could commit a crime, and if you could stay on the run for 2 years, they can't get you. That's damn, that's kind of crazy. That's crazy. I wonder what all falls under that kind of statute of limitations. Not that I want to go out there and commit crime, but I mean, if you could stay on the run for 2 years, which isn't that fucking long, you kind of have a lot of leeway there. Here in Michigan, statute of limitations is 7 years. I thought that's what it was across the country. Apparently it's not. So she gets to go out there and admit that she lied about them 3 dudes raping her, and there's no consequences to it because of statute of limitations. Now, during that video, they're talking about how they kind of proved that she was lying back when it was all an ongoing case. So I assume that it kind of got straightened out back then, that they knew that her story wasn't 100% accurate. But to come out and admit that she lied about something like that and to have no consequence doesn't feel like justice to me. That's a terrible thing to accuse somebody of. That's like top 3 terrible things to lie about another person, and then to not have any consequences to it. Now, she's currently serving time because she murdered her boyfriend, which obviously she's not very mentally stable, but what crazy accusations that she just admitted to. Next up, we got Meta and Amazon confirm $1 million donation to Trump's inauguration fund. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about this lady coming clean about those accusations. Zero, can the guys sue her in a civil case? I'm sure they could. You can sue anybody for just about anything if you got enough money. So I bet I bet they could sue her. It seems like it'd be an open and shut case, but I don't really know. Guess not after 10 years. Is there a statute of limitations on suing people? Breeze by You, she ruined lives, and that is so messed up. I can't stand women who lie about men just to get them in trouble. Yeah, Breeze by You. Matt, well, spoke too soon. She's already in jail. Yeah, she's in jail, but she's not being held accountable for lying, though. Zero, holy crap, life in prison. Keep her there. Yeah, see? There's a lot of people that feel strongly about this, and she's just not going to get anything. She's just, oh, well, I lied about it. Oh, well. It's no good. What's up, Kung Fu? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Brian? Happy freedom to you. Tree herder only a 2-year statute is crazy. It is crazy. I've never heard of anything less than 7 years. Miss Jamie messed those young men's lives up. Yeah, just to turn around and admit it years later and have no consequence. What's up, Disco? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Nana? Brian, Rolling Stones had a big article on this back in the day. Oh, the horror. Yeah, Brian. And was she a stripper? Is that what they were saying? That she was a stripper and she was doing some sort of house party or something? And that's where she made those claims? What's up, Non-Woke? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Silver Wolf? It sounds like she ruined her self-esteem by being a prostitute, basically. Felt bad about herself and threw someone else under the bus. Now she's out here mentioning God. And the Fox reporter read the statement incorrectly because it says talking about being justified by other people, not God. And the Fox reporter read it wrong. Thank you for the compliment, Miss Jamie. Yeah, we just got the Christmas tree up yesterday. I was supposed to decorate it, and I totally forgot to go out there and get some more ornaments and stuff. Tomorrow it will be. Tomorrow I'll actually have stuff on the tree. Irish, only 2 years for ruining them boys' lives at the time. No, she's not even getting 2 years for it. She's not getting anything for it because the statute of limitations is only 2 years. So because so much time has passed, she's not getting any kind of consequence for admitting it. Lisa, just get Joe to pardon you ahead of time before you even do anything. Then you're good to go. Yeah, Lisa, just leave it to old man Walter to hand out immunity. Just get legal immunity. Tom, she deserves life in prison for that. Yeah, she deserves big consequences. I know that. Lisa, that's a BS law. Yeah. I don't know what to think about 2-year statute of limitations. Like I said, I've never heard of that. What's up, Cheeky Chops? Happy freedom. Cheeky Chops, what should I eat for dinner tonight? Hot wings. Hot wings are good every day. What's up, Nomad? Happy freedom. Ant Farm, one of the guys she accused had a receipt from an ATM machine at the same time that she said it happened. That's crazy, Ant Farm. So he had an alibi for like where he was. She's out here lying for no reason. Russell, you made me lose sleep last night. I couldn't stop thinking about the chip clips. That is funny. That is so funny. Yeah, I forgot to get the damn chip clips too. I gotta get Christmas ornaments and chip clips. I might as well get some lube just to throw off the cashier. Cashier's gonna be like, what are you doing? Minding my business. You should give it a try. It's free. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Anyways, we're gonna get on this next video. This is Meta and Amazon confirm $1 million donation to Trump's inauguration. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick.
National headline.
Get this paused. If you would like to participate in Free Speech Saturday, make sure you post all of your memes over on Discord or on jeffmaclive.com. Just hop in the group chats on either platform. You'll see the tabs labeled memes. Drop what you got and we'll shout you out as we're making Saturdays more fun. Like I said, we're going to get into this next video here. If I could get this pulled up. It's titled, Meta and Amazon confirm $1 million hair donation to Trump's inaugural fund.
In national headlines, Facebook's parent company Meta is donating $1 million to help fund Donald Trump's inauguration. The
That almost
donation
looks like Jill Handler.
CEO Mark Zuckerberg's latest attempt at repairing his relationship with the Republican Party, which has repeatedly criticized him for banning Trump from Facebook in 2021 over the January 6th attack on the Capitol. It comes roughly 2 weeks after Zuckerberg visited Trump at Mar-a-Lago for a private meeting. Corporations usually make up the main contributors of presidential inaugurations. According to the Wall Street Journal, Jeff Bezos, Amazon also plans to donate $1 million.
Kissing that orange eagle ass. That's what they're doing. A lot of people are talking crap about Zuckerberg right now because he had made all those claims that he wanted to be more pro-free speech, and I guess they're really cracking down on people over on Facebook. I don't really know because I don't hang out on Facebook. That place is a shithole. Holy, I don't know the last time you've been on Facebook, but it is. If it wasn't for the memes, that'd be like the board that everyone writes on before they smoke themselves. It's the saddest place you can go hang out. I've never been on Blue Sky. I imagine that's a terrible place too, but Facebook fucking sucks. I was on there a couple weeks ago and everybody's just bitching about their problems and showing off their family members that no one gives a fuck about. It's just a wasteland over there. And they got all that censorship. I don't know why anyone hangs out on Facebook. Either way, next up we got Trudeau insults Americans in an attempt to hit back at President Trump. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Amazon and Meta throwing some money to the Orange Eagle. Matt, he's a snake. I wouldn't expect that money. I think he's trying to sweeten up President Trump. Trying to, like, I don't know, create a... I'm trying to think how to word this here. Like, get some leeway with President Trump. Like, maybe Trump won't investigate him or have anybody looking into the bad things he's been doing. Maybe he's worried about President Trump looking into him when he gave all that money to the Democrats back in 2020. You know, maybe there's stones that Mark Zuckerberg doesn't want unturned, and he's like, well, I'm going to kiss ass to President Trump, and maybe he won't look my way. And we'll see how it goes. Oh, Matt, you wouldn't accept that money? Yeah. Guess I'm from hush money to suck up money. Zero, they're running scared. They are. That's what I'm saying. I think they're trying to get some favor with President Trump. I don't think it's going to work, though. I don't think President Trump's the kind of person to overlook you being a terrible person just because you threw him a few doll hairs. I just don't think he's that kind of guy. I think he's got too much money. You can't sway him with money and stuff. Elon talks about that all the time. He's like, you know, you can't sway Elon. He's already got all the money. He's famous as shit. He owns his own fucking social media. How are you going to influence Elon to do anything? You kind of can't. Not unless you're connected to something that he doesn't already have, and he's got just about everything. Guess Texas is 2 years? Interesting. What the fuck? Nah, Bob, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Miss Jamie, Trump accepts their money. He's not breaking bread with them. Well, yeah. I don't think he's going to give Mark Zuckerberg special treatment over a few doll hairs. I just don't think so. Traders got that fuck me money. U-Hill, nah, Trump might take the money and then find another way to screw them over. Yeah, U-Hill. I could see that happening. Turbo, I feel like Facebook and them are donating because it's what they have been doing to be safe from the government. It's like a habitual donation. Yeah, Turbo. And it's a tax write-off for them. That's what I always think is weird about when you see big companies donate and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, it's so great. This company, they donate to this, that, and the other. And if it's a real organization or a real charity, then okay. But it's all a tax write-off. So when you see a business donate to another business or whatever, it's kind of like money laundering because it's a tax write-off. So if they, like Facebook, they're going to give $1 million to Trump. That's $1 million they're not going to have to pay in taxes. And that's like Blue Team. They're always like, oh, we're going to make the wealthy people pay their fair share. And then you see liberals on social media talking about how rich people don't pay enough in taxes. Well, if you ever ran your own business, if you ever learned how taxes work, you wouldn't pay fucking taxes either. Because if you got enough tax write-offs, you're already paying in. So I don't know. It's really goofy that people don't understand how taxes work. And a lot of these charities or donations and stuff, it's a tax write-off. They're doing it for their own tax reasons more than actually, giving to charity or making the world a better place. Ms. Jamie, Blue Sky is a pedo playground. That's what I keep hearing, but I've never been there. I've never even seen screenshots from it. I just hear about it. Paul, Facebook is cancer. Yeah. I'm surprised Facebook is still around. Nana, hot wings with bat sauce. That's right. That bat sauce is so good. I only got a little bit left. Been killing it. I put it on everything. I put it on pizza and tacos. It's awesome. Libby Racer, today is Friday the 13th. Holy shit, it is. It is Friday the 13th. I didn't even realize. Thank you for letting me know. I never know what you guys are talking about on Twitch. Destiny Gal, Trump should donate the money to homeless vets. Yeah, that's an idea. Scott Johnson, bow to the Orange Eagle. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to show up at the inauguration. Destiny Gal, Meta banned me on Facebook for life. What'd you do, Destiny Gal? What's up, 2K? Happy freedom. Happy freedom, Scott Johnson. What's up, Kathleen? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Sage Pup? Happy Freedom Friday the 13th, Sage Pup. Happy freedom, Dan. Breeze by You 13 is my lucky number. We'll see if anything good happens for me today. Well, I hope so, Breeze by You. Mr. B new, Friday the 13th and full moon over Michigan. Watch out. Nah, everybody else better watch out. I'm not scared of shit. Not scared of shit. Anyways, we get on to this next video here. This is Trudeau insults Americans in an attempt to hit back at President Trump. Trudeau needs to stay in his own lane.
Canadian
Governor Trudeau. They keep doing polls on X, and Canadians are like, yeah, let's become the 51st state. It's so good. Like I said, this is Trudeau insults Americans in an attempt to hit back at President Trump. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tried to hit back at President-elect Trump, but instead he managed to insult you, all of you Americans out there. You may remember at a recent meeting, Trump reportedly suggested to Trudeau that Canada become the 51st state if the country couldn't handle his border tariffs. Trump then doubled down on the jab, labeling the prime minister the, quote, governor of Canada. Here's Trudeau's attempt at a counterpunch.
We were supposed to be on a steady, if difficult sometimes, march towards progress. And yet, just a few weeks ago, the United States voted for a second time to not elect its first woman president.
Prostitute.
Everywhere, women's rights and women's progress is under attack, overtly and subtly. But I want you to know that I am, and always will be, a proud feminist. You will always have an ally in me and in my government.
What, is this a communist country or something?
Well, he seemed very proud of himself right there. I mean, Kennedy, could a counterpunch get any lamer?
No, I watched that and I went, wow, Justine Trudeau. What
Governor of the year.
What brand of tampons do you use?
Well, that's Trudeau there, Governor Trudeau, talking that shit. He's all bent out of shape because President Trump told him, hey, if you can't run your country without screwing us out of a bunch of money, then maybe you should just become the 51st state, Governor Trudeau. And then he wants to talk. It wasn't even good. Like what? Things would be better if we had a Hyena Harris? No, it wouldn't be better. But he's just mad, sad, and pathetic. And that's all right. Fuck Trudeau. Next up, we got Florida woman arrested after making threats like she's a Luigi Mangione copycat. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Trudeau talking that shit. I don't know. He's so soft. He's so soft. I don't know why he thinks he could talk shit. Cassie J. His mannerisms are very feminine. He is very feminine. He sits all cross-legged and stuff. He is very flamboyant. Russell Trudeau is a girly man. He is. He's a lady boy. He's a little lady boy. Breeze by you. Trudeau's a sissy. He is. He's soft. Yeah, Mr. Binu, for real. Softer than wet tissue paper. Paul, he's a catcher, not a pitcher. You're right, Paul. You're right. Crystals, name any right that women don't have that men do. Bet you can't. Yeah, Crystals. Well, and he's like, well, I'm a feminine. Or a feminine. He's a feminist. Well, good for you. Like, what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Non-woke, he wears rainbow panties. He wears a rainbow butt plug. I guarantee it. MC Trudeau seems determined to let the whole world know that he's gay. Yeah. Isn't he married? Doesn't he have a wife or something? Doesn't he have something to try and pretend like he's, not super flamboyant? It's a Patriot Dad. Happy freedom to you. Tony Rez, instead of 51st star on the flag for Canada, it should be a maple leaf as a reminder to other countries. Like what? We'll adapt them? You'll become a part of America if you don't get in line. I don't know. It's a little authoritative. What's up, Betsy? Happy freedom to you. Brian, he has an older wife. Did she used to be a dude? Something's wrong with Trudeau. Something's wrong. Pumpkin, what a girl. He is. Pumpkin, it was a weak insult. It was. He's not hurting our feelings by saying we didn't vote a way that he likes. Like, we care. Like, at all. Americans don't give a shit about that. Oh, you didn't vote the way we wanted to. Well, we don't care. Not at all. Have you come to America before? Because we don't care about a whole lot. Not a whole lot outside the country here. So, come on, man. Irish, do you know if the merch is sent through FedEx or UPS? I don't know. I want to say UPS, but I'm not really sure, Irish. I think it... yeah, I don't really know. I'm not sure. Shunavision, he's a fake feminist. Those men who say they are feminists so women will trust them. He sexually assaulted a reporter, Rose Knight, years ago, but declared that she just experienced it differently. Yeah, Shunavision. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised he's a predator. Shauna Vision, Trudeau is an incredible embarrassment to us Canadians. Yeah, I've heard that from every Canadian I've ever walked past, Shauna Vision. And we covered the Canadian convoy, and we heard a lot about Trudeau when that was going on. Corey, did the Subaru start up yesterday? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It did survive the weather. It was a high of 16, but it felt like 3. And the Subaru did start up. It's running fine. I just wish that damn howling would go away, but I don't want to replace the transmission. Well, I have to replace the transmission. I just don't want to do it right this second. Bob A. Man, he's not a feminist? Yeah, I don't think so. He's just trying to use the right language to try and dupe people around him. Jason, I wonder if he's been to a Diddy party. I wouldn't be surprised. What's up, MD Cyrun? Happy freedom to you. Visions, it's 20 where you are right now. I don't think it's quite 20 here. Tomorrow is supposed to be almost 40, but I want to say it's like 18 here right now. Cassie J, I wonder if his wife uses a strap-on on him. Probably. He probably prefers it. He likes the double ones. He likes to take the duo. Let's see. Next up, let me see where we are in the schedule here. Oh, yes. Florida woman arrested after making threats like she's a Luigi Mangione copycat. Now, I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly, but obviously she thought it was going to be a good idea to try and repeat some of the lingo from the CEO assassination stuff. And now she got herself in a lot of trouble because she's a fucking idiot. Once again, this is titled... Why do I keep losing this? Florida woman arrested after making threats like she's a Luigi Mangione copycat. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
The nature of the threats, we would also be asking for GPS with house arrest conditions to protect the community.
With her head in her hands, Brianna Boston learned she would be held in jail on $100,000 bond. The Polk County judge adding the bond was appropriate given the, quote, status of our country.
It's not like she's a child. She's 42 years old, so we're not dealing with a child here. She should certainly know better.
Lakeland Police Chief Sam Taylor says his department was contacted by the FBI Tuesday. Authorities say in a recorded phone call about a denied insurance claim, Boston told a Blue Cross Blue Shield employee, quote, delay, deny, depose. You people are next, end quote. The language matches the words police say were written on the shell casings found at the United Healthcare CEO's murder scene in New York City.
We will take this very seriously, and we will put you in jail if you do something like this. It is not a joke.
According to Boston's affidavit, the mother of 3 told police she did not own firearms and was not a danger to anyone. But she added, healthcare companies played games and deserved karma because they are evil. Similar to the accused shooter in Manhattan, Boston is getting support online from people who say that she was just sharing her opinion and should be protected by the First Amendment, but police do not see it that way. She's facing a second-degree felony of written threat to kill or injure, conduct a mass shooting, or an act of terrorism, a serious charge that she could end up in prison for 15 years. Reporting live in Lakeland, I'm
Up to 15 years in prison. Talking slick while talking to her insurance company. I wonder how she can afford Blue Cross Blue Shield. I looked it up one time, what it would cost to get Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's only $900 a month. I'm sure anybody could afford that. So, I mean, I can understand being frustrated and all of that. But you can't just tell people, you can't talk reckless to people. Now, in this incident, I don't think it's that bad. Do you think that this should be covered under free speech? Or do you think that she was actually making threats? Now, like I said earlier in the live, when President Trump was shot in the ear, we saw a lot of people making threats online, saying that they wish that the shooter wouldn't have missed, and talking about other people that, those people thought should be targets, stuff like no accountability for those people. And they're directly making threats. Or even after President Trump won the election, there was a lot of threats online. People making videos about things they wanted to do to him, they wanted to do to us, they wanted to do to men in general. No accountability. Not at all. And they were listing how they were going to hurt people. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. There was one woman saying she was going to shoot white men at night because she thought she'd get away with it. I mean, that's a threat. That's a huge threat. Now, this woman, she kind of alluded to a threat. She didn't say, well, I'm going to come get you. She was just saying, you people are next, and said the same phrases or similar phrases to what the CEO shooter had said. Do you think that that should be protected under free speech? Or do you think she was using an electronic device to make threats against another person? Because she's facing 15 years in prison. And I feel like it's kind of walking the line. Because she didn't directly say, well, I'm going to come do something to you, or I'm going to have somebody do something to you. She's just saying, you're going to get yours one way or another, or what goes around comes around, right? She kind of alluded to one way or another, you're going to get it. So I feel like it walks that line. Either way, next up we got residents report drone crash in New Jersey. Investigation underway. I don't know what to think about this story. I kind of think it's all bullshit. But either way, we're going to read through the chat first. See what you hooligans think about the copycat. They're calling her the Luigi copycat. Zero, you think it's protected under free speech? It definitely could be. Cassie J, why are they protecting the medical industry so much? Well, because the medical industry is also gun-free zones, right? So when you look at a school or a hospital or a church, you see these as vulnerable places. So anywhere where there's violence or aggressive people, they make a bigger deal out of it because they're in these vulnerable places. They do it with everything. Like if a fist fight happens outside of a 7-Eleven, you don't hear about it. But if it happens outside of a school, it's a big fucking deal. And it's just the settings that make it that way. I bet it wouldn't be as big of a deal if those were concealed carry zones and not gun-free zones. I think people would care a little less about stuff and not blow it up to be such a big picture. Zero, same thing as saying karma is a bitch. Yeah. I feel like it's just under making a threat. Just because she didn't say, I'm going to do something to you, or I'm going to have someone do something to you. So I think it might be covered under free speech, but right now she's facing 15 years. Zero, the story is weird and a miscarriage of justice. She said these words after her claim was constantly denied. Yeah, Zero, but you also can't allude to killing people. But it's kind of the same thing as saying, well, I wish you would die, right? If you said that to a person, I wish you would die. That's not threatening somebody, right? Because you're not saying, I'm going to help this happen or I'm going to make this happen. You're just saying, I just hope it happens somehow. I hope you get hit by a bus. I don't think those are threats. I think that's free speech. And that's kind of where she was at, was talking like that. Cassie J, I wouldn't take it as a threat. Yeah, I think it's her referencing those 3 words that are similar to what the shooter, the CEO assassin, had said. I think that's what's got them all sparked. I think if she wouldn't have said that and she was just like, one day you're going to get, what you got coming. I don't think they could really do much about that. But I think for her to make such a close reference to what the assassin said, that obviously they're just being cautious. But I feel like the sheriff's department, they're the ones that made the call ultimately, because they could have received the call and been like, okay, let's go investigate this, stop the woman, listen to the recording, and then made a determination. Is this a free speech situation, or was she actually making threats? And so with her being in jail, obviously they decided that she was making threats. But I wonder if the judge is just going to say, no, this is free speech, and then cut her loose. Alistair, where you cross the line is planning it. You can say, I'm going to X you, but not, I'm going to take this weapon, come to your house and this address and do it this way. Well, Alistair, but that's only the difference between premeditated murder and regular murder, right? Like if you're in traffic and you look over and somebody's got their phone up to their head, but you think they're pointing a gun at you, you turn and shoot and kill them. You didn't plan on killing them. You didn't even really talk to them, right? You just smoked them out of instinct, out of reaction. And so I think that that's just the difference between premeditated or just like regular homicide. But I don't think she said enough for it to be an actual threat, in my opinion. I wouldn't want somebody saying that to me. I would put my hands on them. But legally in court, the way the law is, I don't think she met the definition of a threat, in my opinion. Bob, she's just going to get a slap to teach her and that's okay? Yeah, Bob. I assume so. She'll probably, well, I don't even know what the lesser charge would be. But yeah, they're probably going to just scare her and then cut her loose one way or another. Maybe give her community service or something. Crystal, every single one of us will get what's coming if we're not careful. Yeah, it's true. I'm going to get what's coming regardless. That's just how it goes. Totally care. So many other people have done worse. Yeah, I agree. Brian, just under a threat, agreed, but people must be careful what they say. Yeah, Brian. Well, and I think people have been walking around with too much entitlement and not enough consequences lately, and I think people have kind of lost where the line is. Where, like, what is appropriate to say and what's not appropriate to say. And using a digital device is the big deal. That's the big deal there. Now, if they'd have been face to face and there's no recording or anything, and she said the same thing, they wouldn't even been able to arrest her, because it would have been the workers' word against the suspects' their word. And I've been in situations where threats were made and police were called. And I've been told by state cops that if you make a threat to somebody, you better do that shit in person, because there's no way to do anything about it unless it's recorded. So if you're not recorded and you're face to face, you can't legally make any threats, but if you do, they also can't catch you on any of it. As soon as you pick up a phone or you're texting or you're on the computer or whatever, and you start doing that, you are using an electronic device to make threats. That's a felony. Face-to-face threats, that's kind of he say, she say, unless it's recorded, and then you're fucked. But if you use an electronic device, now all of a sudden you're committing felonies. And people got too much entitlement to know those differences. To know whether you talk shit like this or talk shit like this, there's a felony difference there. People don't know because they're ignorant, and there hasn't been accountability for the last 4 or 5 years. So people are stupid, and they need to watch what they say, I suppose. Irish, I think 15 years is way too much. That being said, I don't think she's going to get that. But I also think that she should get some time, 1 or 2 years. Yeah, Irish, I agree. I don't think she deserves 15 years in prison. I don't think she did anything that bad. But I think she should learn her lesson that, you know, if you're not going to carry it out, you shouldn't say it. You know, you don't want to do that time, don't commit the crime. That's always been the rule there. What's up, Hurley Girl? Happy freedom to you. Lisa, it's concealed carry if they don't know. Yeah. I suppose that's true. What's a flea bag? Happy freedom. Skulls, have you ever looked into law? I think you would be a good lawyer. Skulls, I've thought about trying to become a lawyer, and I think I would like being a lawyer, especially knowing more about the law and how you can get around it and whatnot. But the last time I was in court, I was talking to my attorney that I had on retainer at the time, and I was talking to him about it, and he was like, nah. He was saying that my criminal record makes it so I couldn't be an attorney. I could go to school and I could learn the stuff, but no court is going to honor me in there because I'm a violent offender. Now, maybe my attorney was just talking shit because he didn't want me to become my own attorney and he'd rather be on retainer, but he told me fairly confidently that I couldn't be an attorney because of my criminal record. But if I had enough money, I think I'd still go to school for it just so I know, because everybody could represent themselves. They can't stop you from doing that. So I may not be able to be an attorney for anybody else, but I could be an attorney for me. So I have thought about it, Skulls. I couldn't get into Harvard, I don't think. Maybe I could get into Harvard. I'm not going to hang out with the protesters, though. You know, my attorney that I had on retainer, I don't have him on retainer right now because it costs too damn much. But he went to Michigan University, so I don't know. I've thought about it. Snook, saying words is one thing. How a person takes it is on them. It's a BS charge. Yeah, Snooks. Well, I mean, it kind of depends. It is that way. So whoever receives it could, you know, feel however they're going to feel when they're told those words. But at the same time, it's on her. She didn't have to say it. She could have just been mad and walked away. But she decided to say something like, you guys deserve to get got, you know, and she didn't have to say that. So I think that's where the consequences come in. Although she doesn't deserve 15 years for saying that. And I don't really think they're threats. I think it, like we've all been saying, I think it is free speech. She didn't say enough for it to be a threat. Next up, we got residents report drone crash in New Jersey. Investigation underway. Now, I think this is fear-mongering. I think this story that we're going to cover here in a second is fear-mongering. They're talking about this drone crash. They show a puddle in a parking lot while they kind of give commentary on a drone crash. They're also talking about the drones being the size of cars and stuff like that. They don't show you a drone in the video. So like I'm saying, I think it's fear-mongering. I think they're trying to imply that this wet mark on the pavement came from a drone, which I don't know how that would work. The only drones I've seen are battery powered. They don't use gas. So I think they're just trying to make people scared of drones. And at the same time, they're calling UFOs and pretty much anything else in the sky a drone as well. So when you label everything that flies a drone, they're blurring the lines of reality here, and they're trying to make things confusing. Now, before we get into this, I got a reminder for you guys really quick. If you hooligans have children in your life, I want you to check out these books titled A Dog Named Cappy. A Dog Named Cappy comes in a rhyming book, but you can also get it in a Christmas activity and coloring book for kids that enjoy using crayons or markers and being creative. A Dog Named Cappy rhyming book is available in paperback, but you can also get it on Kindle if you prefer a digital copy. A Dog Named Cappy Christmas activity and coloring book is available on Amazon. If you hooligans do purchase these books, please make sure to leave reviews over on Amazon, and then also follow them on their X page as a way to stay up to date with new books coming out and to help them grow. Cappy is a real dog who lives here in Michigan with the illustrator's grandmother, and it would really mean a lot to them if you hooligans would go check out their books. Now I'm going to drop these links really quick, but I do kind of got a little surprise here for you guys in just a moment. This first one here, this first link is to get the paperback version, which I think is the route to take. I always like to have something tangible, right? Something to hold on to that you paid your good money for. All right, this next link here is for the Kindle version, if you prefer a digital copy. Then this link here is for the Christmas activity and coloring book that I think is good for hooligans of all ages. And then this last link here is to go follow them on their X page. All right. So I want to show you guys really quick because I got this stuff in the mail today, which is a little bit why I was late today, a little later than normal. Got some new books here. We're going to save this for last. This first one is by a new author, same illustrator though. This is Rats and Cats rhyming book. I'll show you a couple pages really quick here. Ooh. Like I said, different author, same illustrator. This is A Cat Named Woo by the same author and illustrator as A Dog Named Cappy. Like I said, you guys got to get on their X page, stay up to date with what's going on. And then this one here that I've been hearing about, and I've been kind of alluding to you guys. This is by the same author and illustrator, The Orange Eagle. Look at that. I think this one is so awesome. Awesome. So good. I want to give a huge shout out to all of them for sending me these books. Thank you guys so much. And you hooligans, you should definitely go check them out because they look good. They look good. Maybe we'll read one of them for voice. Oh, today's the voice chat. Today is Happy Freedom Friday. Make sure you got a membership for jeffmaclive.com. That way you can join us over on the website for our voice chat. Like I said, I think we're going to read one of these books tonight for the voice chat. We'll see how you hooligans are feeling. Either way, we're going to get into this next video here. Like I said, this is residents report drone crash in New Jersey. Investigation underway. Now, like I was saying, this is kind of a weird video. I think it's fear-mongering. We'll watch the video and then we'll discuss it. I don't know. I'm just suspicious of it. Either way, hit that thumbs up over on Rumble and let's get this rolling.
A major response from authorities that could be related to an incident involving a drone. It is happening in Hillsborough, New Jersey. Fox 5's Stephanie Bertini is live from that scene. Stephanie, obviously so much frustration about what is even happening in the skies above us. So this might be a big answer.
Yeah, Bianca, I talked to several people who tell us they heard a drone crash somewhere behind where I'm standing. We're working to get that information confirmed with officials. Our chopper has been flying over the area this morning. Here's some video. We're showing you that view from above. We're in a shopping plaza in Hillsborough, just off Route 206. First responders have been here all morning, including Hillsborough police, a lot of onlookers. I talked to one woman who says her concerns are growing, calling all the recent drone activity very bizarre. She says she heard the drone crash happened overnight here, but she says that she's seen several, what she believes are drones anyway, flying around her home. She says she lives not too far from where we're live right now. Now, we've reported on these drone concerns in New Jersey. Some experts have said the sightings could very well be lawfully manned aircrafts today. We're hearing from officials on Staten Island about the same topic. Take a listen.
You know, there's a saying that we had after 9/11, if you see something, say something. I think that's become, if you see something, don't worry about it, because we saw it too. And the people of Staten Island deserve answers. The people of this city and state and region deserve answers of what the heck is going on.
So we've heard from the FBI, and the FBI says there's no reason to believe that these recent possible drone sightings pose a national security threat. Now, in terms of what we're getting from local officials, we're being told we're going to get an update this afternoon at some point, Bianca, in terms of what they've been looking at here. Back to you inside.
Yeah, it's so interesting because they say it poses no threat, but they can't tell you what it is. So many questions surrounding this, Stephanie.
Questions.
Yeah, we'll stay on top.
Yeah.
Again, I'm really suspicious of that video. They didn't show a drone. They just kept circling the parking lot where there's this giant wet spot. Now, the giant wet spot's not from the drone, right? If you look in the background, there's other wet spots in the parking lot. You can assume it's from ice or snow or rain or something else. They don't show the drone. Supposedly it just fell out of the sky and just crashed. It's like a Roswell incident all over again. No, it's a weather balloon. I don't know. I think it's just fear-mongering. I really do just think it's fear-mongering. Now, I understand there's been drone sightings and stuff, and we've been keeping up to date with it, but, like, what is this? What is this? It crashed. There's no rubble on the ground. There's no crashed drone on the ground. And then they just speculate. They spend the whole time speculating. I want to know, what are they distracting us from? Because it's just like the Chinese spy balloon all over again. Oh no, we see a balloon in the sky. What are we going to do? Nothing. What are we going to do? Nothing. What are we going to do? Nothing. And now on the third day, they shot it out of the sky. And everyone's like, why did it take so long? Then for days and days, it shouldn't have took 3 days. Oh, why did we let it do this? Is it self-propelled? Is it manned? What does it have for the payload? And blah, 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 blah. And then for the weeks after that, is that a balloon? Is that a balloon? Is that a balloon? Oh, did you hear the jets were deployed? They think there's a balloon. And it's like, we're doing it all over again, but it's with drones now. Nobody knows who's sending them or who's controlling them. Are they manned? It's literally the same story all over again. But it's drones instead of Chinese spy balloons. It's stupid, and it just seems like they're distracting us from something. If it was that big of a threat, they would scramble jets together. They wouldn't just let random things fly in the sky around us, because that's the military's airspace. That's how they view it. Anything in the sky belongs to our military. And so if they're not worried about it, I don't really think we should be that damn worried about it. I mean, if they're up their ass and they're bothering you, do something about it. But if not, then it just seems like a big-ass distraction. Next up, $1 million hair drug bust tied to Trende Aragua. They claim they're out here busting these border crossers. I hope it's true. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat and see what you hooligans think about this supposed drone crash. So if a drone crashes in your yard, you're supposed to call the FBI, and the fire department has to use like nuke PPE to handle them, a crashed drone. That's interesting. I've never heard that. I've never heard that before. I've seen a lot of videos of drones being destroyed and crashing and stuff. I've never heard of anybody calling departments, though. Breeze by you. Apparently, when they crash, they just vanish. Poof, gone. Yeah. Zero, it looks like a melted snow puddle. Yeah, it does. Russell, they need to start shooting them down. I bet people do start doing that, and I bet we're going to end up covering videos of people going to prison for shooting down the unknown drones and all this stuff. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Breeze by you, they're so lame. We don't know what they are, but they won't do anything. Promise, sheesh. Yeah, Breeze by you. Crystal, Project Bluebeam wouldn't leave a crash. I don't think this is Project Bluebeam. I'm not even convinced that a drone actually crashed. I mean, if it was the size of a car, there'd be something. There'd be debris. And if it's not, if it's a flying shoebox like most other drones, then there'd be plastic bits everywhere. They're just circling a mud puddle. And that's what I'm saying, like, are they trying to make you think that that's like fuel on the ground or something? Because I don't think that's what that was. Not at all. '69 drummer, oh my god, mask up and stockpile beans and shit paper. Yeah, '69 drummer for real. Too old to care. Be scared of drones, but trust AI. Think about it. Yeah, too old to care for real. '69 drummer, would a green laser mess with one? Yes. If you shine lasers into them, it can throw them off. It can throw off their sensors and stuff because they have to be able to detect where the ground is. And if you hit it right with a laser, it won't be able to see the ground, and then that'll cause it to behave erratically because it thinks it's falling. Hey, thank you for being here, Kung Fu. Be safe out there and enjoy your food. Irish, Jeff Mack, the next call Saul. I'd call you for some advice if you got a degree. Yeah, Irish. That would be something. I would like to get a degree in it. I don't know what all it takes, but it'd be fun to sit here and talk shit on the live about it. I see what's-his-face do it every once in a while. I can't think of his name. The guy from Canada. We were covering him for the Canadian convoy. Viva Fry, I think his name is. He's an attorney, and he'll give you a little advice here and there. What's up, Chewy? Happy freedom to you. Chewy, it's the deep state up to no good. Definitely could be. The government's not going to tell us. Hurley Girl. If I saw a drone over my community like that, I'd probably want to take it out as well. If it was the size of a car, I don't know anything powerful enough to take it out of the air, nor would I want it landing on even the Wicked Witch. Yeah, Hurley Girl. Well, that's the thing about them drones. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about the ones that can fly people around. But the smaller drones, it takes a lot for them to even function. I bet if you threw a rock hard enough, you'd knock that thing out of the sky. I don't know about man-powered drones, but I bet it wouldn't take a lot. The thing is you're risking federal charges shooting it out of the sky. Thank you so much, Hurley Girl, for gifting a sub over on Twitch. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. What's up, Amy? Happy freedom. Lone Wolf, it's Biden's last hurrah. It could be. Happy freedom, Lone Wolf. John, my brother in Jersey said one came down on Wednesday night in his neighborhood. He doesn't know what happened to it, and he can't get any info. Interesting. I wonder if somebody took it, like someone, grabbed it. Vinny, this is a distraction. Take your eyes off all the pedos. Definitely could be. What's up, Ball? Happy freedom. It's too cold trying to get my diesel to start. I've never owned a diesel. I don't have any advice. Bloopy, if they claim they're not a threat, then they're either 100% know who the drones are and what they're doing, or they 100% have no clue and can't stop them. Yeah, Bloopy, I believe the same thing. They either know what it is and they know it's not a threat, but they're not telling us, or they don't know what it is and they're trying to keep us from interacting with it because they don't know if it's actually a threat. What's up, Dirt Bike Freedom? Happy freedom to you. Pardon the drone. Yeah, get old man Walter on it. That's hilarious. Visions. Covering up pardons with a distraction. That definitely could be, because there was a lot of people pissed about the pardons and suspicious of all of that stuff, and now everyone's talking about drones. What's up, Animated Adventure? Happy freedom to you. Pardon the drone. That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess they just need Klaus Daniels on it. He'd be able to get it. I swear, if I saw a drone, I'm just tossing the Klaus in the air. He'll know what to do. We're going to get on this next video here. This is $1 million drug bust tied to Tren de Aragua.
A shocking drug.
Oh, it's shocking. Get out the chip clips. All right, hooligans. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
A shocking drug bust in Texas, now revealing the far-reaching influence of the Tren de Aragua gang, the criminal organization originating in Venezuela. The U.S. Treasury Department sanctioned it in July for its involvement in drug and human trafficking. Law enforcement is still uncovering the intricate drug empire hiding in plain sight. And Jorge Ventura is in San Antonio for us with the latest on this. Sounds like something right out of a movie. What can you tell us about this latest bust?
Yeah, that's right, Marnie. It was a drive-by massive drug operation that was happening in an apartment complex in Harris County, Texas. What started off as a local surveillance routine for local authorities turned into a year-long investigation, which then led authorities to one of the largest narcotic seizures in the county's history. Authorities were able to uncover a massive drug operation with kilos of meth, cocaine, heroin, up to 200 pounds of marijuana. They also confiscated 24 firearms that included ghost gun and stolen weapons. Now, the suspects in this massive drug operation had a highly coordinated communication system that involved walkie-talkies monitoring law enforcement movements. Now, in addition to the drugs and the weapons, authorities also discovered a massive shrine to the, quote, La Santa Muerte, which symbolizes the gang ties to cartel culture. Now, this investigation began after authorities in Harrison County noticed that over 30 cars were entering and exiting an apartment complex hourly. Walkie-talkies and lookouts were also used to coordinate movements and evade detection. And after a year-long effort, authorities have made 7 arrests. 5 suspects are now in Harris County Jail. 2 of them have been actually handed over to ICE. While Tren de Aragua supplied the drugs for this operation, investigators confirmed that none of those arrested are actually members of the gang. Now, this operation once again highlights the gang's growing footprint here in the Lone Star State in Texas. Texas Governor Abbott has designated Tren de Aragua as a terrorist organization and has pledged more resources to dismantle these networks. This includes a statewide task force aimed at striking the gang's operations from the supply chain all the way to local distributors. Now, as local law enforcement here in Texas continues to step up their operation and their response to Tren de Aragua, they say they are still very cautious. Early this year, Marnie, we did report on an internal memo that was sent out by Border Patrol agents to local authorities across the U.S. that says that Tren de Aragua members here already in the U.S. were given the green light to attack U.S. authorities, Marnie.
How are authorities, Jorge, addressing some of their tactics right now as they learn more about their movement?
Yeah, so what's interesting about this gang is they're still very new on law enforcement's radar, so they're still learning to the tactics and their communication systems. Authorities say when it comes to this drug operation that the walkie-talkies that they seized being used by those suspects, they want to trace them back to any potential other suspects. Now, also the weapons that were also seized by authorities, they say they want to trace them back to any potential other homicides, especially the stolen weapons. Now, what continues, Marty, to be the biggest challenge for federal and local authorities is just simply identifying who are Tren de Aragua gang members. Authorities say that the gang still is able to blend in with the millions of Venezuelan nationals that recently come into the U.S. The gang usually operates in communities and neighborhoods with high migrant populations. But as soon as we have more updates on this drug operation operating in Harris County, Houston, Texas, Marty, we will bring them to you, those updates.
Thank you for watching. Go to News.
Well, it sounds good. Cracking down on Tren de Aragua, they had a drive-through drugstore. They were pretty much like Rite Aid. I'm sure the customer service was similar. Next up, Mayor Eric Adams talks about 500,000 missing children. Like we've been saying, Mayor Eric Adams, he got red-pilled when Old Man Walter turned his back on him when it came down to funding the border crossers being in New York. Ever since, he started getting investigated by being involved with the Turkish government and all that other stuff, claiming that the Turkish government donated to his campaign or, whatever that situation was, which we don't hear about anymore. Ever since then, he's been sounding more and more red-pilled. He's raised an awareness to 500,000 missing children because of the Biden administration, and he's talking about how he cares about helping people and he wants to make New York a safer place. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about this Tren de Aragua being arrested, these few individuals, and busting their little drug ring they had going on. Good things. These are good symptoms here. You guys all talking about Jorge. Mm-hmm. Stoner, there's more missing children than that. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there is. Non-woke, under Harris, America would have looked more like Venezuela every day. You're not wrong, non-woke. What's up, Cool Frog? Happy freedom. What's up, BH? Happy freedom to you. Libby Racer, that's Hunter's stash. Oh man. Old Man Walter is going to pardon it. The hooligans crack me up on the website. Holy. I'm trying to figure out what milkers are. Show. Oh yeah, I watch Candace Owens every once in a while. Hunt. She's alright. What's up, U-Town? Happy freedom. Mike, do you have a block heater? I don't even know what that is. You talking about for where you plug your car in? I've only seen a couple of those, a couple of vehicles that have those, but none of my cars, well, my current car does not have it. I've never had a car that had one. Oh, you're talking with Ball. I see what's going on here. What's up, Wayward? Happy freedom. Snooks is hot. What's up, Astro Hammer? Happy Freedom Friday to you. Turbo, scars are a show of what you've been through. It's a story without words. Yeah, Turbo, I just make up war stories for my scars to, make me more appealing to bitches. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Anyways, get into this next video here. This is Mayor Eric Adams talks about 500,000 missing children, about how he wants to make New York a safer place. He's out here being real honest all of a sudden. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
We have 500,000 children who had sponsors in this country that we can't find. We can't find them. We don't know if they're doing child labor. We don't know if they're doing sex crimes. We don't know if they're being exploited. 500,000 children. There's a level of hypocrisy that everyone that states they want to protect everyone but innocent individuals who are victims of crimes and children. I want to support and protect children and innocent people that are victims of crime. And those who don't understand that, it's not up to me to try to convince them. I know what my job is, my goal is, and I was clear of that while running and when I became mayor. Safety means everything to me. 500,000 children, we don't know where they are right now in this country.
Like I said, Mayor Eric Adams being really honest out here, talking about the missing children because of the Biden administration, raising awareness and talking about how he wants to make New York a safer place. I don't know how they have sponsors or whatever and you don't know who those people are. There's a lot of that talk going around where people are starting to realize that there's like a sponsor, you know, a group of individuals or maybe a single person claiming to take care of a child on their own. And then people are now going back and checking the numbers and they're like, oh, well, this same person or the same couple or whatever, they got 500 kids or they got 600 kids that they supposedly took into their house. Where's the kids at? And then they can't find the people that were the sponsors. Like, how could it be so messy to hand kids over that need someone to help them? I don't know. It's like having the wolves take care of the hens. It just doesn't make any sense. How are they not vetting these people? If you try and adopt a child, you have to jump through all these hoops in order to prove that you're a fit parent in order to adopt a child. But if you're going to be like a sponsor home, apparently you don't have to go through that much. They'll just be dropping off kids by the busload to your house. So you just do whatever you want with them. Well, at least Mayor Eric Adams is actually raising some awareness to it, which I think is good. Next up, we got, let me see here, AOC sympathizing with acts of violence against healthcare. Now, she makes claims in this video that she doesn't think it's a good thing of what happened to the healthcare CEO, but then lists off all these reasons why this person's justified with their actions. So it's AOC keeping that crackhead squirrel energy strong. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Mayor Eric Adams. Thank you for letting me know, Turbo. I'll check it out. Russell, I definitely think he's being red-pilled. I think so too, Russell. I think when he was under the assumption that Biden admin would protect him while he took in illegals, I think he was intentionally being ignorant. But once he realized that that safety net wasn't there, then I think he started getting a fresh look at reality. And then when that happened, he was like, hey, gotta play ball with President Trump, gotta do what's right, because, you know, old man Walter, he might promise you sweet nothings, but he ain't gonna be there to save you when it's your ass in the pan. What's up, Captain Seamus? Happy freedom to you. Captain Seamus. Adams was a police chief before mayor. Oh, I didn't know that, Captain Seamus. Damn, you couldn't tell that by looking at him. I never would have thought that. Too old to care, did Adams get red-pilled since they tried to throw him under the bus? Yeah, too old to care. That's what I think got it started. Libby Racer, I hope Santa brings me an AR-15. Me too, Libby Racer. You can't have enough of them. Stoner dropping the boobies in the chat. Very nice. Happy freedom, Stoner. U-Town, someone is buying them. Yeah, absolutely. Hurley Girl, I haven't made my mind up about Adams yet, but my first instinct says something's wrong. Well, he was kind of a Democrat numbskull. He was just saying all the wrong things with the brightest smile he could put on. But now he's starting to make sense. It's kind of like Fetterman. It's like when he came out, you know, a lot of people were against him because he just sounds like another dumb Democrat. But lately, he's been saying things that make sense. And so, I don't know. And Fetterman, he's still kind of in the woods. It's hard to say which way he's leaning. But Eric Adams seems like he's becoming more conservative every day. Hurley Girl, diesels need to be plugged in certain areas because of the cold. Yeah, Hurley Girl, I didn't realize. Tony Rich, Adams has shifted his stance like a true politician. Yeah. Sage Pup, Adam is turning because he knows the hammer is coming down. Yeah, Sage Pop. Yeah, and it seems like he's trying to work close with President Trump and Tom Homan for this mass deportation stuff. The last time we covered Eric Adams, he was talking about the illegals and how they're going to lose their food vouchers and all of that, and that these people shouldn't be here if they're going to be violent criminals. Then they need to get out. And a lot of blue people in New York didn't like that Eric Adams was talking that way, but he was defending himself. He was like, I don't care if you don't like it. He's like, I'm supposed to let these people just be here and trash Americans and stuff because you don't like it? Nah, that's not how it's going to work. Hooligans Island don't think much of Adams. Yeah, I don't trust him, but at least he's like walking in a better direction. Darlene, he's covering his own guilt. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure if he had a path to victory, talking like an asshole, being a Democrat and whatnot, he'd get right back into it. If there was a clear path to victory, he'd do it. But the thing is that path don't exist right now. You got to get on board with what President Trump is doing, or else you're going to get pushed to the side. And I think he sees that. But I think that if something changed and he could go back to being being ignorant intentionally and constantly looking the other way and doing other things that blue team does, he would. I just don't think there's a path to victory. So right now he's putting on a good red hat and trying to make the best of it. That's just what I think is going on. Snooks, new update on Pelosi, fractured or broken hip. 84, it's really bad. Thank you for letting me know, Snooks. Zero, I'm iffy on Fetterman. He goes in the hospital, stays for a couple months, comes out, being able to talk and make sense. Yeah, Zero. They might have replaced him. Definitely could be. Bobby, you cracked me up. Holy. All right, hooligans, we're going to get into this next video here, but before we do, I want to remind you really quick, you guys need to go check out this Only Hooligan store Alistair has put together. It's got custom hooligan Christmas ornaments. Let me get this pulled up really quick. I'll show you the store, and I'll drop the link. Like I said, Alistair put this together. It's the Only Hooligans. And I'm going to drop this link in the chat so you guys can go order some custom hooligan Christmas ornaments before it's too late to get everything on the tree. Alistair worked his ass off on all the ornaments as well as the store itself, so definitely go check it out. You can either order them individually or you can order them as a collection. But either way, click that link and see everything that Alistair has put together for us. We're going to get into this next video here. This is AOC sympathizing with acts of violence against healthcare. All right, hooligans, hit that thumbs up button over on Rumble and let's get this rolling.
Taken from a diagnosis. And I think that this collective American experience, which is so twisted to have in the wealthiest nation in the world, all of that pain that people have experienced is being concentrated on this event. And it's really important that we take a step back. This is not to comment, and this is not to say that an act of violence is justified. But I think for anyone who is confused or shocked or appalled, they need to understand that people interpret and feel and experience denied claims as an act of violence against them. People go homeless over the financial devastation of a diagnosis that doesn't get addressed, or the amount that they're going to have to cover with a surprise bill and things like that. And when we kind of talk about how systems are violent in this country, in this passive way, our privatized healthcare system is like that for a huge amount of Americans. I mean, I did not have health insurance until I got elected to Congress. When I first ran for Congress, I had to sit in a free clinic while waiting.
Now, thankfully, they just cut the video there because it was already dramatic enough. Stupid. I think most Americans don't have health insurance unless it's paid for by a job or, they got some sort of deal. I feel the same way about car insurance. I've been paying on car insurance since I was 18. I'm 35 now. Never had a claim. Never used my car insurance. Ever. Never used it. Thousands of dollars for what? For nothing. That shit should cover your oil change and new tires and new brakes every year. It should, but it don't. It's a waste of fucking money, and that's how I feel about healthcare too. What? Go to a doctor, they don't know what's wrong with you? The doctor knows as much as you do most of the fucking time. They're out there Googling shit. It's like, could have stayed at home for that. You gotta pay a monthly fee for health insurance for that? Nah, that's a waste of money. That's a waste of money. AOC telling these sad stories and stuff, trying to sympathize with people who fantasize about doing bad things to healthcare CEOs. I don't know. It seems like the wrong move here. I can't believe they keep electing AOC. What a dumb twat. Either way, next up we got Jill Biden gets corrected by a child that loves America. This is the last little bit of the news coming up. And then we got our funny videos of the day. But first, we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about dumbass AOC. What the hell, Turbo? I almost read that out loud. That is hilarious. Matt, hearing her voice is painful. It is, Matt. She's always squawking. She's got those crazy eyes going. That crackhead squirrel energy. It's too much. Russell, I really don't like AOC. I don't either. MC, I'll go see a doctor when I'm on my deathbed. Most don't know a damn thing. Yeah, MC, I don't go to the doctor unless I got bones protruding through the skin. That's it. I mean, that's it. I was showing all the hooligans on the last voice chat about how I about cut my finger off and I saved it with duct tape. And I have all kinds of nerve damage and stuff now. But it's not like a doctor would have did anything for me other than break my bank account. B. Hendricks, you are your own best doctor. Yeah. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. Bobby, can you get life insurance for cats? I don't know. We should be able to, though. Miss Jamie, she's a lying bitch. Her family is rich. Her mom and dad wouldn't have let her go to a free clinic. Yeah, Miss Jamie, they're always out there on Capitol Hill telling stories. Pumpkin, AOC's parents have money. They had insurance on her, I bet. Yeah, I bet you're right. What's up, Santamp? Happy freedom to you. You will. Yeah, she's ignorant. She is. Rappy, I can't imagine her being president. I don't want to imagine it. I feel like it's like bringing it into fruition or whatever. I try not to think about it. Alistair, I hate when people make statements as if they're asking questions. Yeah, Alistair. It's very condescending. Bobby, her voice is annoying as fuck. You're not wrong. Her voice is very annoying. I think it's just because of the squawking. I think it's the squawking. It's the unnecessary outrage every time she's talking. She's just always outraged about everything that's going on, no matter what it is. It's just, no one cares. Go sit down somewhere. Don't you have homework to do? Make a TikTok video or something? Jeez. MC dealing with an elderly mom right now. Her doctor is a flippin' idiot. Oh, that's got to be frustrating, MC. Alistair, super glue for cuts. Read somewhere that that's what it was originally designed for. Really, Alistair? Yeah, I know a lot of people that super glue their cuts closed. The only bad thing about that is if you have an infection. If you have an infection, you just sealed the infection inside your body, and now you can't treat it unless you reopen the wound. That's the only time it's a bad thing, but most of the time I think you can get away with it. What's up, 8Co? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Clive Daniels? You decided to come to work today? Oh, okay. He's probably just checking his stocking. Yeah? Oh, you're a good boy. You saying happy freedom? What do you mean no? Yeah, you'd be alright. You'd be alright. Rappy, me either. Scary thought. Yeah, I don't want the AOC being president. No way. U-Hill, I identify as radioactive tuna fish. It's going to be hard to get a date like that, U-Hill. Hurley Girl, AOC is like nails on a chalkboard. I agree. I feel the same way. It's the squawking that gets me. I've never heard her sing or moan, but it's probably not great. It's probably not great. Hurley Girl, I chose to not get health insurance myself, never use it. I'm glad it's there for peeps who need it though. Yeah, Hurley Girl. Yeah, some people, they need the health care. They go to the doctor a lot, so I could understand that. But at this point, I don't need it. When I was doing my taxes last year, I was talking to my tax guy about that stuff. I got a HSA, which is like a bank account for medical stuff. He doesn't know anything about it. The bank doesn't know anything about it. Nobody knows anything about it. I'm just stuck with $1,000 in a bank account that I can't use or else I'll get in trouble. And everyone's pretty certain about that, but that's the only thing they're certain about. So I keep telling him, I'm like, I don't know what to do with this damn bank account. It's just there. I don't use it because I don't go to the doctor or anything. Can I buy Band-Aids with it? And he's like, I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe you'll get fined a whole bunch of money for doing that. I don't know. And I'm like, so what am I supposed to do? He's like, just keep throwing money in it until you're old. Because when you're old, you'll have to go to the doctor. And then you'll have money. And I was like, I guess. So now I'm just doing that because I don't know what else to do with it. My last job gave me the HSA, and they put $500 in for every year that I was there. And that you have to be there for a year before you get hired in. So on my third year, I got that last $500, and then I left, and now I'm stuck with this damn bank account. But either way, we'll figure it out. I'm Janet. You want to hear her moan? I didn't say I wanted to hear her moan. I was just saying I ain't heard it yet. I'm just saying. I'm Janet. You got a HSA? Do you know anything about it? Because I can't find anybody that knows anything about it. I wanted to pull the funds out, but now I'm playing the long game. What's up, Energy Woman? Happy Freedom. Hooligans Island. Klaus is the hooligan mascot. He is. Hooligans Island. No sticks in the stocking. I thought about putting a stick in the stocking. I don't want him to I don't want to have to pull it out again though, so I'm gonna let it be. Vinny, why do liberals always look crazy and unhinged? It's the fentanyl. The fentanyl, how much they choke their chicken. Preying on children. I think that's where they get that stare from. Turbo, I just throw some dirt in it, but I'm not a doctor. Yeah, Turbo. What's up, Hair Juicer? Happy Freedom to you. Captain Seamus, just got your exhaust fixed. That's badass. Be safe out there, Captain Seamus. Zero, you can use HSA to buy vitamins, but each one's different. See, I can't find anybody that knows anything about the HSA I got. Even the bank that holds the account don't know what to do with it. And I've thought about buying a bunch of supplies, like a bunch of first aid kits, just to have them. And they're like, yeah, we don't know if that'll actually work or not. You might get fined. Like, okay. What's up, Squid? Happy Freedom to you. Well, hooligans, like I said, we're going to get into this last little bit of the news here. This is titled, Jill Biden Getting Corrected by a Child That Loves America. Now, this isn't exactly news, but it was breaking, and so I figured we'd put it on the schedule. We got fun stuff coming up next. Like I said, this is Jill Biden getting corrected by a child that loves America.
Hello. How are you? Hi. Happy holidays. Hi. Happy Christmas. Yes.
You see Jill's face? Eat shit, Jill. It's Merry Christmas around here. The little child was like, hold up. We don't say happy holidays around here. We say Merry Christmas. Straightened her right out. That's right. You tell her, child of America. Next up, we got our fun stuff. This first funny video of the day is titled, Life Comes at You Quick. I think we're going to get right into things because that, like I said, wasn't really that much of news. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick, if you would like to support the live to keep us running, you're welcome to use that Linktree link in the description in order to send donations. You could do that by using PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Locals, Buy Me a Coffee, or you can even send crypto. Like I said, we're going to get into our funny videos here. This first one's titled, Life Comes at You Quick. Now, give me a second here to get this pulled up. Oh, yeah, it's this one right here. I remember. All right, like I said, this one is titled, Life Comes at You Quick. Made my stomach drop. Holy, right in the goods. Well, he can use the ladies' bathroom now. All right, we're getting into the second video. This is our official funny video of the day. And I love this video. It might just be because I'm a grandma's boy. Well, I was until she died. This is titled, When You're the Favorite, You Gotta Own It.
Thanks, Mom. I freaking knew it! Let's go! Grandma's favorite! I freaking knew it! I freaking knew it! Let's go! I freaking knew it! What?
Grandma, when did you have time to make that shirt?
Washing machine, all your shirts gone.
That damn merger, making merger.
Thanks, Mom.
He said, let's go! Fuck yeah, grandma's favorite. Gotta own it. Well, hooligans, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. I'll drop this Linktree link in all of the chats. We're going to be doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we will be wrapping things up. But we're going to be live over on the website doing our voice chat, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely go get yourself a membership. That way you can join us. Maybe hear Juicer tell us one of his exciting stories. You never know. So definitely get yourself a membership so you can join us for the voice chat. Like I said, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So there's a Linktree link where all of my links are listed. So if you hooligans would like to make donations, join membership programs, or purchase any merch, would really appreciate it. All of your guys' contributions keep us running every day except for Sunday, because we gotta have a day to recharge those batteries. Definitely go join Discord. Discord is our free hooligan community. It's the best way to be notified every single time we go live. The hooligans are there keeping the conversation going, and we have 2 news boards to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. So definitely go join Discord. If you're feeling real saucy, like I said, go join jeffmaclive.com. Go get yourself a membership so you can watch a live the best way there is to experience a live. Our built-in chat has more ability than any other platform. You can post memes and GIFs and custom emojis and links and all kinds of stuff right there while watching the live. Our live player is ad-free, so it is an ad-free experience. Like I said, it's the best way to experience the live. You'll have access to Hooligans Alley, which is our private social media area. You'll have access to the forums, which is to encourage open discussion. You'll have access to the arcade, which is full of games that adapt to your phone. That is a lot of fun. And you'll also have access to our advanced messaging system that has the built-in group chats and gives you the ability to text each other, call each other, video call each other, group texting, group calling, group video calling, and more. jeffmaclive.com is the home of the hooligans and the place to be, so definitely go get yourself a membership. We're going to read through the chat really quick, see what you hooligans think about today's coffee. And like I said, we got the Pledge of Allegiance coming up next. Turbo, I'll pray for his testes. Yeah, it sounded like he broke both of them. They pop like popcorn. It's rough stuff. I bet he helped his singing voice, though. Here, Juicer, just prompt a subject. Here, Juicer AI. Here, Juicer. Testicular prayers. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's what God's saying right now. He's like, come on, guys. Hey, thank you for being here, Breeze by You. Cassie J, the sister doesn't look at all amused. She looks like she's trying to hold back an annoyed face. Yeah, probably, Cassie J. It's hard being the favorite. My grandma used to tell me I was the favorite all the time. I didn't talk about it, but she's dead now, so, you know, any of my siblings that are watching, you can fight me. That's fine. That's fine. But I was grandma's favorite. I never got a t-shirt though, you know. I wish I could tell her, be like, Grandma, you never made me a t-shirt. Guilt tripper. You got dead relatives you think about guilt tripping? Because here I am doing it live. So I wish I'd call my grandma right now and be like, oh, I thought I was the favorite. You don't love me that much. You never made me a t-shirt. Being shitty. I wish I could go visit her. That's the sucky thing about both grandparents being gone is they don't have grave sites. So I can't go see them at all. Just in my heart. I miss them. Russell, well, damn, hit right in the nuggets. Now, it hit his whole undercarriage. About broke him in half like a Kit Kat. Zero, God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. I don't think we're supposed to stick it in our wounds, though. I try, Alistair. I appreciate you being here and everything you do for all of us, Alistair. Miss Jamie almost asked Jeff if he got another cat. No. Klaus Daniels is a one and only. He's an only child. '69 drummer. Oh, him needs his bed fixed. He'll be fine. I'll fix it for him. Usually I do before the live. I come in here and I like straighten his little bed out before the live. I didn't today though because he keeps messing it up so he can just lay in it. Everyone's saying hi to Klaus. Thank you, MU. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here, Zeus Boot. What is going on with Twitch? It said my chat was disconnected. Where did it go off to? Probably being monitored by the damn employees. Hooligans Island, how old is Klaus? February 7th, Klaus will be 3 years old. He's going to be a 3-year-old Klaus. Kelly, AOC looks like a crow. At first, I thought you said a cow, and I was like, well, that's a little rough. That's a little rough there. Hooligans Island, no news on them selling our border wall materials. We covered a press briefing. It was a long time ago. It was probably like back in March or February. But we covered a press briefing where KJP was talking about it. I think Captain Hot Dog Fingers was with her. And they were talking about how they were selling off the wall materials. And that's when President Trump started talking about it as well. Started saying that they were selling the wall materials for pennies and whatnot. Turbo, I want to hear a hair juicer story while I'm doing a hooligan tattoo. Really channel the hooliganism. You say that now, Turbo, until you hear one of these stories. And after you hear one of Hair Juicer's stories, when he starts to tell a news story, you start to wince. Like putting on your safety squint. Like just kind of bracing yourself for impact. It's Hair Juicer is a gifted storyteller. Let me put it like that. Well, hooligans, it is that time once again. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, did the thing. We are good to go. We're going to read through the chat one last time just to make sure no hooligans are left behind. But like I said, we're going to be wrapping this up, but we will be live over on jeffmaclive.com for our voice chat, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely go get yourself a membership so you can join us for the voice chat. It is a lot of fun. Going to read through them. We're wrapping her up. Yeah, Hair Juicer, the poodles. Code word poodle. I'm saying Turbo's going to learn today. Hey, thank you for being here. Too old to care. Well, happy freedom, Mannequin. Thank you for doing the pledge with us. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Pumpkin. Much love to you. That's right, Nano. Play ball. Thank you, Rappy. What's up, Information Warlord? Happy freedom to you. Appreciate you, Tony Rich. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Hurley Girl. Hooligans Island, no chip clips and no balls in the stalls. Yeah, maybe chip clips, Hooligans Island. We'll see. Oh, man, the voice chat might be rough. Hooligans, you'd be like, hold on, let me turn my camera on. I want to show you my chip clips. Be like, oh, no. Proud Patriot Girly, 4 or 5 chip clips. I haven't figured it out yet, Proud Patriot Girly. I was going to pick them up yesterday. Everybody's going to be talking about their high score on the voice chat. It's going to be good. Appreciate you, Cassie J. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Dan. Be blessed, Dan. Appreciate you being with us. What's up, B. Hendricks? Thank you for being here with us. That's right. That's right, B. Hendricks. Take care of yourself and be kind to one another. Absolutely. All right, I think we're good to go. Hooligans Island, no cheating with the tiny ones. They don't count. Yeah, we got to get the rule book wrote down before we start talking about high scores here. Skulls. Have you ever watched Hillbilly Elegy book by J.D. Vance? It's a great movie. No, Skulls, I haven't seen it, but I keep hearing good things about it. Sage Pub, does Hair Juicer have a chip clip story? I think he's going to be making it while we're on the chat. We'll see. You never know with Hair Juicer. He's quite the guy. All right, Hooligans. Like I said, oh man, tomorrow's Free Speech Saturday. I totally forgot about that. If you Hooligans are watching on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch, there is no YouTube or Twitch tomorrow. It is Free Speech Saturday. And both those platforms love to give me a whole bunch of shit for nothing. So, Saturday is Free Speech Saturday. There will be no YouTube, no Twitch. So get used to using that Linktree link where all of the links at the top will point you in the right direction for where we will be live on Saturday. Keep that in mind tomorrow when we go live. I don't want to hear no crying or no dumb shit. It ain't my fault those platforms don't know how to treat me. So, if I don't see you tonight for the voice chat, 6 p.m. Eastern Time over on jeffmaclive.com, I will see you right here tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans Free Speech Saturday. So don't be expecting us on YouTube or Twitch tomorrow, because it ain't going to happen. Hair Juicer, oh yeah, I've got the memes this week. I look forward to it, Hair Juicer. Thank you, Miss Jamie. All right, Hooligans, we're going to wrap this up. I feel like there's something I was going to say, and I can't remember now. I think we're good. 6 p.m. Eastern Time. See you over on the website, or I'll see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Be safe out there. Be warm. Have a fantastic day. Thank you, Hooligans, for being here. Huge shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you, Hooligans, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.